Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Maina and Njenga came out declaring the 31st of December, this month of course, 2023, they're going to have a mega meeting in NYERI County. The reason of that meeting, Maina and Njenga came out explaining that it was about deciding who is going to lead the mountain. When you look at even the way Maina Njenga was coming out to explain, he was sure that this is a narrative that is going to accepted both those who are in Azimio from the mountain, those who are in Kenya Kwanza government and they're coming from the mountain, and even those who are either not supporting Azimio or Kenya Kwanza government. So Maina Njenga had an agenda of ensuring that at least them in the mountain, they're going to have a leader who is going to lead them in the mountain. The way he's coming out to say that in Rift Valley, they have that person leading them politically, and that is William Samoei Ruto. When look at Nyanza, there's someone leading Nyanza region, and that is Raila Amolo Odinga. When look at Ukambani, the same thing. And that is why in this video, I want us to have a critical analysis why Maina Njenga's meeting is being banned at the time he came out declaring that this meeting is going to happen the 31st of this month, 2023. But before we do that, ladies and gentlemen, if you're a visitor for the first time and you have not subscribed to this channel, please do me a favor, ensure you subscribe to this channel. And something that is more important, consider liking this video. When you like this video, you automatically support the work of this video. And don't forget to share it. For those who are returning subscribers, I want to appreciate you so much because of your support. If it was not of your support, we could have not reached this milestone that we are today. Now, Maina Njenga is a man that is terrifying Rigathi Gachagua in the mountain. And by terrifying Rigathi Gachagua, is coming out to declare that date 31st is a day that now they're coming out to decide who is going to lead the mountain. And according to Maina Njenga, is coming out to say that that date Uhuru Kenyatta will be available in that meeting. Rigathi Gachagua will be invited, and several individuals that are playing political roles in the mountain, as the way Maina Njenga is saying.
Bado pia haijakuwa handed over. Kama kulipia interest.
Sio mimi nimesema nilipia interest kutoka wakati Rais Uhuru Kenyatta alikuwa kwenye mamlaka. Nilifanywa sherehe kubwa sana na wazee wa wazee wa kanisa. Nikabarikiwa hiyo fimbo ya uongozi. Kutoka hiyo siku haijaitoka kwa Uhuru mtu mwingine akabarikiwa. Sasa tunaomba sasa ifanyike mkutano mkubwa sana, ili wale watu wako na interest na hii uongozi wa Kenya, tukutane hapo sisi zote wananchi waamue itakuwa ni nani ule ako na uwezo ya kuunganisha mlima wa Kikuyu, wa Embu, wa Meru, kama ilivyokuwa wakati wa zamani. Ilikuwa Nagema ndio ilikuwa inasimamia. Hata wakati watu walipigania uhuru, Wakikuyu, wa Embu na wa Meru ndio walikuwa mwanzo. So tunataka warudi pale tulianza mwanzoni, ili tuweze kusonga mbele tukiwa kama wandugu. Ningewauliza wenzetu wa Mount Kenya, tukiangalia upande wa bonde la Ufa, unaona kuna amani ya kutosha. Wenda Western, amani.
So that statement of Maina Njenga seems like terrifying Rigathi Gachagua. So because Rigathi Gachagua is the man second in command in the Republic of Kenya, and now he's having instrument of powers, that is the trajectory that he has faced to ensure that he's going to use those powers to interfere with the meeting of Maina Njenga. When look at even Rigathi Gachagua coming out to react towards that meeting, whatever he's saying, that they're not going to accept their sons to come out to be recruited in this Mungiki group. But when you look at the statement of Maina Njenga is coming out that to say that is not organizing any kind of illegal group in the mountain. Whatever he's asking for is just unity. Even if he will not be appointed or elected as a Mount Kenya kingpin, is ready to support whoever is going to be elected or appointed. But when look on the other side, Rigathi Gachagua understands very well the repercussions, the consequences of this meeting, as he believes very well that Maina Njenga is a man to watch, is a man that has, of course, the group in the mountain. And when you look at even the previous meetings that Maina Njenga has, of course, had in the mountain, starting from Murang'a, Kiambu, Laikipia, Nakuru, you will understand that this man is having a group. So Rigathi Gachagua is fearing Maina Njenga, that the possibility of him being rejected by the mountain, there is a bigger percentage of that. And so Rigathi Gachagua is coming out to claim so.
Can you make sure, please, that people are able to do their work without disturbance from those young men, and you follow the law and protect the people? Because,
and since the government will not allow, I want to ask parents to talk to your boys. I want to ask our leaders to talk to their children, not to allow.
Maneno ambaye ilikuwa hapa zamani, maneno ya Mungiki, tungependa kuonya wale ambao wangependa kuingia katika hiyo maneno ambaye it is a thing of the past. Hatutakubali kuchipuka kwa hiyo maneno ya Mungiki. Mnajua Mungiki ni kitu ambayo iliumisha wananchi wetu sana. Kwa hivyo tungependa wananchi vile mliachana na hiyo tabia hiyo, tuendelee hivyo hivyo. Kwa hivyo wale ambao tunasikia ya kwamba wanataka labda kufanya mkutano huku na kuja kuvuruga amani hapa, hatutaruhusu makundi yoyote kujitokeza katika sehemu yetu. Kwa hivyo wale ambao ni walinda usalama, especially chiefs na nyumba 10 mashinani, muwe waangalifu kila wakati kuona ya kwamba hatujarundi hiyo safari ambaye tuliacha.
So when you look at even the way Rigathi Gachagua is coming out to react towards Maina Njenga, he's not coming out to say the bad thing that Maina Njenga has done, but what he's doing is to paint Maina Njenga a bad picture as someone who is bringing back Mungiki in the mountain. As whatever is coming out to reiterate is that this man is bringing back this Mungiki group in the republic, or rather in the mountain, as they had experienced the repercussions and the consequences of Mungiki in the mountain. But at the same, we can argue so, is that at the same time, this is something that is happening. William Ruto also understands very well that when it comes to the moves of Maina Njenga, there is a possibility of this man coming out taking over from Rigathi Gachagua. Because as we speak, let us speak the truth. Even if you ask those who are coming from the mountain, they will tell you that Rigathi Gachagua is not endorsed by everyone in the mountain. If you go to Kiambu, some people will come to say if it is about Rigathi Gachagua, then we are not going to that side. When it comes to some part of Murang'a, some part of Laikipia, Nyandarua, all those parts or counties of the mountain, you will realize that some individuals, they don't want to speak about the issue of Rigathi Gachagua because they know Rigathi Gachagua does not have their interest. Rigathi Gachagua is a man that is just holding and carrying his own interest, politically speaking. But when you look at Maina Njenga, though is being painted a bad picture as a man that now is coming out to revamp the Mungiki kind of group that was branded there a long time ago. I think it was 2000, where during the regime of Moi, they were branded as a group that is so illegal. And even some, we are being told, came out collecting their taxes and also frustrating and blackmailing women, business people in the mountain. So they're coming out to understand that the reality is, as this is the narrative that you can use against Maina Njenga, then this is going to be easier. But at the same time, Kenyans from the mountain are coming out to realize that the narrative that Rigathi Gachagua is coming up with in the mountain is a narrative that is just to cover up his panic. But the reality is Rigathi Gachagua is terrified about Maina and Njenga. And that is why initially, just about 4 days ago, during his, of course, invitation of, I think, this Samido's Foundation launch, Rigathi Gachagua came out saying that if you, of course, attend a meeting where all men are the only gender in that meeting, then that meeting is not a good meeting for anyone to attend. He was speaking about Maina and Njenga during that men conference that happened at Kenol Stadium, Murang'a County, where men from Murang'a, or rather from the mountain, came out gathering at Kenol Stadium, Murang'a County. After that, Rigathi Gachagua saw a kind of meeting that happened in Kiambu, Ruiru, where Maina and Njenga was endorsed and people were singing seriously. Thirdly, where Rigathi Gachagua saw a kind of meeting also that happened during the case hearing of Maina and Njenga in Nakuru courts, where people came out converging around the courts and they were coming out singing, praising Maina and Njenga. So there's that just a kind of panic that Rigathi Gachagua is having towards this man called Maina Njenga. But at the same time, Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta is having his close allies. And his close allies, they are coming out to respond towards the meeting of Maina and Njenga. And whatever they are saying is that there are certain individuals who are coming out to plan their meetings in the mountain in NYERI. So they're coming out to say that Uhuru Kenyatta is not associated with that meeting, because if they're not going to withdraw their their support for, or rather coming out to endorse the meeting, if any case they could have come out to endorse the meeting, then Rigathi Gachagua and William Ruto, they could have come out to start branding Uhuru Kenyatta as someone that now is funding the Mungiki group. So the reality is, Rigathi Gachagua is terrified with the storm that Maina and Njenga is having in the mountain. So for him, it's just to come out with the narrative to ensure that Maina and Njenga is going to fall. So we don't know how things are going to be, because now it seems like William Ruto and Rigathi Gachagua is coming out to use their instrument of powers to ban this 31st meeting that is going to happen in NYERI. But something that is shocking again, Maina Njenga is declaring this meeting and again is taking it to NYERI County, which Rigathi Gachagua does not want that, because it seems like he's being blackmailed and frustrated. So that is whatever is happening with Rigathi Gachagua. As he understands very well, he doesn't have support in the mountain fully. He doesn't have. And there's something that I'm saying without any fear of contradiction, because the support that Rigathi Gachagua is having is not that support that Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta had. And actually, when you look at even Uhuru Kenyatta, he was given this mantle, and he has not come out to hand over the mantle of the mountain to Rigathi Gachagua. That is why Rigathi Gachagua is terrified. But in any case, he could have been given this mantle. Rigathi Gachagua could have been not having any problem. But now he's having problem because he has not been given this chance to be crowned as the kingpin of the mountain. Ladies and gentlemen, what do you think?